It's the Date Master. Yes, we're back again with another banger. Oh, yes, we have another banger today. When you come in, make sure you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, and you also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified once I drop some new content. So here we are. If you have seen the clip of Vivica Fox has been trending lately. Vivica Fox, at the ripe age of 60, saying, yes, I'm ready to settle down. He must be doing this. He must be. When you watch this is why a lot of men have evolved. See, having conversations with women, I've come to understand this, and I've also advised men that you don't have a conversation with the women to look for understanding, because you will not find any. You have those conversations to gauge how far indoctrinated she's been. You see what I find out about the woman in the West in America, once she reaches a certain level, education, etc., she also has received some other indoctrination. You see, she's also received some other information that is going to give her a sense of what's called elitism. This is the most, in most cases, this is going to be your African American woman, your Caucasian woman, and in some cases, your Latino woman. They're going to get this money. They'll be able to look better, do more things. That's going to make them think that they're on the same playing field and level as a man. You see, you got Vivica Fox at 60. This is what I want. This is the picture that I want to paint. You have a woman at 60 still coming to the conversation about her demands. This is why I say you don't engage these conversations for any understanding or justification or any type of common ground. You do it to see, because what has happened is the dating game for a lot of men and women. It's almost like the college game. Just go to college, but no plan of action. You can kind of look at people's lives or whatever. Just look at their careers and say, well, you put all of that to get there, but you're not willing to do all of that work, sacrifice. They have these stories and testimonies of how difficult it was to get the education, the career, the position at work, the business off the ground, etc. But now that they have that, all I have to do is just sit back and wait on a man. They've been told this is how this works. This is why this is going to be a hard reset, and most will lose. See, what I understand about the world and nature and the laws of nature, I don't give a damn how much a person tells me I can fight a lion or a bear or a tiger. My dumb ass is not going to get hype enough on myself to go do it. Oh, girl, your BBL will go through. You could just, do what I did. I came back on the plane, girl. Mine was smooth. Oh, my friend died. Unalived. Oh, this one, yeah. I told her just to do this. She didn't do this. Unalived. Because think about the actions of a lot of women is motivated in arrogance and confidence that nothing bad is going to happen to you. It's going to go the way, just the way they said it was going to, just the way it's going to go just that way. And reality comes in like a wrecking ball saying, no, it's not. The laws of nature says otherwise. See, it's God, man, then woman, then child. There's a ranking. I don't give a fuck how many ate at the table. I don't care how many sprinkle videos you watch. I don't care about how many times you watch Claudia Jordan and all of these women on TV tell you the bullshit they tell you. The laws of nature won't change. They won't change. So this is why I say you always get a gauge. See, if you have a 60-year-old woman getting on national television, full confidence, talking about the demands and standards she has, and she wants to be married at 60, imagine what your 30-year-old woman is thinking. Imagine what your 35-year-old woman is thinking. Imagine what your 40-year-old woman, they're thinking almost the exact same. Somebody is going to take me how I am. No, we're not. No. That's why I say the relationship is your arena, fellas, because you're going to have way more burden and responsibility. Say, well, what have happened in the kids? See, women like to throw these things around because the women that speak to these topics deal with deadbeat men and have children out of wedlock already anyway. So they truly don't even fit the conversation. They fit the conversation to see what not to do. But as far as giving game, as far as what to do, you don't listen to a woman who's a baby mother unless you're listening to what not to do. That's foolish. So you're going to have a lot of women hitting the wall and having a difficult time in the new dating market. I don't know if you saw, and I did a video called The Dating Apocalypse. I did a little bit more research. You had huge losses from Match.com and Bumble, which is why, if you've been noticing, you've been seeing a lot of their advertising has changed dramatically. Basically forcing or manipulating women into doing this and doing that and going against their moral code, if they indeed have one. And the women are the ones complaining on Bumble because the woman has to shoot the shot first, per se. They're complaining about even having to initiate contact. So when I have these conversations, women don't think they're going to have to evolve and adapt to this new dating market. And I say, okay. And this is where we have come, and a lot of men have come to this position that I'm at now. But it's going to be called survival of the fittest. There are no rules. You don't get to make the rules. Well, why can't you come home and tell me that you cheated? And why can't you tell me that you don't want to? I don't have to play. We as men don't have to play by your rules. We make the rules in the relationship. Yes. 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 Because you want us to get on one knee, right? If you want to make the rules, you get on one knee. Simple. But you think we're going to have the same fate as you, right, ladies? We're going to be old and undesirable just like you, baby. The Black American male passport does not look like the Black American female passport in the world. It does not. I'm sorry. Just go do the research. You got passport bros, and that's a real movement. Oh, yes. Which was started by white men, not black men. Dumbass. Got you again. It wasn't started by black men. It was started by white men back in the 60s and the 70s. It's just resurfaced because we have way more technology and media outlets to cover these type of things. You can't move like we move, ladies. I'm sorry to tell you. You can't. I know you've been told men do it too. Well, what men can do. Yeah, okay. See, what I'm going to do is put the framework to where, okay, we're going to line both men and women up on a lot of different fields. And we're going to see if the performance looks exactly alike. In which we can see this in many different arenas and areas, to where we show women cannot compete with men on many levels. Many different levels. You have the outliers, absolutely. That outlier woman does not look like the real outlier man, though. The outlier woman does not look like the outlier man. You don't have a female Nikola Tesla. Where's your female Nikola Tesla? I'll wait. Where's your female Michael Jackson? You don't say Beyonce, because Michael Jackson wrote and had people write for him, but not at the level in which he wrote for others. See, but Vivica Fox is the prime example of what Kevin Samuels was telling women before his untimely demise. May he rest in peace. And you look at Vivica on this left, very young, beautiful. I remember Vivica in her splendor. Two can play that game. Set it off. Vivica was beautiful. Vivica was tough. But now here you are. See, a lot of women they still think, again, at 60 years old, coming to the market with demands as if they're going to be acknowledged. So you're going to have a lot of women kicking and screaming about, why don't you do it this way for me? Why don't you do this for me? Why don't you do it this way? No. We make the rules when it comes to the relationship, baby. Yes, we do. Because last time I checked, we get on the ring, ask you for your hand in marriage. We're not gonna that partnership shit out. That's null and void. See, this is what a lot of ladies don't win because I always I had a saying and I've been sticking to this. Some people want situations, other people want people. You're gonna get the most beautiful situation and you're gonna do it for the gram and the likes, but you're not gonna desire him. He's gonna be a yes man. He's gonna do everything you say. So if you pick that guy that gives a 19 karat diamonds, you know, princess cut, 40,000 ring, and he give you 40 to choose from on a helicopter rooftop while streaming it live. After that moment, it's over with. Because the feeling is not attached to the situation. The connection, the bond is not there. See, women want men to come to the table ready-made with a happily ever after story waiting for them because they deserve it. I'm a queen. I'm me. Right? So there's going to be a hard reset. Most women are not going to evolve. They're not going to adapt. They're going to have their old ways. But as we continue to push forward until as the men that take over, all of those desires and requests and wants are going to fall on deaf ears because they won't hold any weight. Again, let's check the expats. Let's check the economy. Dating is down. The nightclub scene is down. No, men are... I don't know where you are, but I've been seeing a lot of stories, and I'm going to do a topic on that as well as far as nightlife and entertainment in a lot of these cities. It's in the toilet because men are not looking to pay $6,000 for a section to watch girls twerk and dance and pour shots in other girls' mouths on their dime, and the women leave with Tyrone that's been fucking the leather off of them for the last 6 years that they think nobody knows about. Men are not going to sponsor that anymore. It's over. This hard reset is going to be very, very rough. And a lot of women are not going to learn. It's going to be too late. But they think they're going to have this money and this prettiness, and that's going to save them. And that's not the case. They just won't get it. But they will. Just give them time. Let's just ask Vivica Fox. How was looking for a husband at 60 going for you? I'm sure they're lined up, right? Yeah, maybe. Lined up with the men that you don't want. Lined up with the men you don't want. Shortcut culture. Let's just look at the beautification, the BBL. How you do one thing in most cases is how you're going to do all things. In most cases. So if you have a woman with a short, I'm going to put the lashes and all the bullshit costume, you look like a goddamn fool because eventually it has to come off. So just think about that. If a man was to show up and you find that he really is not as tall as he came to the date, you would be pissed. But yes, dating is dead. You guys let me know your take. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's the Date Master.